Hey, good morning. What it do, y'all? It's your boy E2 Blue coming back at you again on this early game day. Cowboys played today at 4:25 Eastern time. I guess that'd be 3:25 in Texas. AT&T Stadium is going to be rocking today as the Dallas Cowboys play against the lonely New York Football Giants. Now, before I even talk about this game, I'm not even going to talk about matchups in this game because it ain't no matchups, unfortunately. The Giants, we'll get into that. I want to talk about the identity of the Dallas Cowboys football team right now. What is that? What is the identity of this Dallas Cowboy team right now as we embark into the second half of this season? What is their identity? Are we a run-first team? Not since Zeke left. Are we a passing offense? The last 3-4 games shows you that Dak has commanded his team, as he always has. He's learned a new system. He's now comfortable in the system. The receivers are now, meshing in the system. But if I can, share my opinions, I think that they need to get more playmakers involved, like Brandon Cooks. And I don't want to hear that, he wasn't open. There's a lot of plays where he was open. Now, I know that Dak couldn't give him the ball on certain plays in that last game because of... Let's talk about that Schoonmaker touchdown real quick from the last game. I don't want to talk about the last game too much, but I just want to point out this one thing so you guys can understand. I think Law Nation put out a video, and a shout out to Law Nation, on that goal line with Schoonmaker and how that wasn't a touchdown. Now, on that route, it wasn't just him not going deeper to catch the ball to get into the end zone. Ferguson was supposed to be the dummy on that route. So Ferguson actually messed up on that route. It wasn't necessarily Schoonmaker. It was because he was doing a shallow cross, I believe. And Jake Ferguson was supposed to be on the outer, he was running like a slugger. And Jake Ferguson came in too shallow, which pushed Schoonmaker's route forward. See, Jake Ferguson was supposed to take the defender that was checking Schoonmaker to follow him so Schoonmaker could be open for that touchdown. But that didn't happen, and Blankenship was there. And you can argue whether he tackled him early or whatever, but we're not going to get into that. But yeah. What blew that whole play up was the reason why Dak couldn't get Brandon Cooks, because everybody was on curl route. Brandon was on a curl route. Wide open. Reason why Dak couldn't get Brandon Cooks the ball for that touchdown, which could have been a touchdown wide open to Brandon Cooks, was all because of Tony Pollard didn't pick up missed the blitz pickup. I think it was Hassan Reddick, of course, was running in free to Dak Prescott. Hit Dak Prescott as he was throwing the ball to Schoonmaker. He had no time to even look for anybody else. He had to hit his first read real quick, and that was it. So there's that. That's where you miss Zeke, right? And I'm gonna keep harping this. And it's not even just about losing Zeke. It's also about the fact that you didn't replace him either. You didn't get another power back in there to help out. It's funny because everybody always sits here and says, Zeke sucks. Put Tony Pollard in more as a number one. Well, now you got Tony Pollard as a number one, and you see what's happening. Now Tony Pollard's messing up. Everybody's like, put Rico Dowdle in more. Rico Dowdle messed up. Everybody's like, put Deuce Vaughn or Hunter Lipke in there. You see where I'm going with that? It's like whenever you think that the first guy is not doing well, you want the second guy to come in because you think the second guy is going to do better than the first. Well, the second guy is not the first because he doesn't have the same skill set as the first. When you had Zeke, you had a 1-2 punch, right? Thunder and lightning. Zeke was your power back. He was there to give you them grinding 3, 4, 6-yard gains. And then Tony Pollard would finish it up with a long run. Well, you can't do that now with Tony Pollard because now he's the bell cow. So he's worn out now. So you can't use him as that. Now, some will say maybe you could do Rico Dowdle like that and make him like how you did with Tony Pollard. I mean, that's an option, but they're not doing that either. I don't even know the name of the running backs. I don't even know this guy like that. I know that he was sick and he just got back. And I don't know what he's doing as a running back coach. I don't know. I'm not trying to question Solari. I know Solari has been an offensive line coach for years. He's been a coach in the NFL for a long time. You know, secondaries, whatever. But I think that it's a little bit of the offensive line not doing well and them trying to get used to Solari and what Solari wants, as opposed to what Joe Philbin was doing. So it's a lot of different variables right now. It's like this year is like one of those years where it's like you're getting used to the new staff and trying to adhere to their wants and needs. But the staff also has to do a better job of knowing the type of players that you have, because that's important as well. Now, as we look with the Dallas Cowboys and this offense and what we're doing and what we're not doing, I feel like it's coming together. It's just taking a longer time. Now, when you get to the playoffs, I'm going to tell you right now, you better find your identity, because in the playoffs, you can't just keep throwing the ball to CeeDee Lamb. You're going to have to find some other weapons. You got to get Brandon Cooks open. You got to get Tolbert out there. You got to do some trick stuff with Turpin like you've been doing. Like, the stuff that you're doing with Turpin, I love it. Keep doing it. If it works, keep doing it. Don't stop. Pound that shit. And get all your wide receivers involved. And as Martavis Bryant gets up in here and gets used to this team, get him involved as well. Once, down the stretch. You don't need Martavis Bryant right now. Wait till Bryant get used to his playbook, get back into football shape, and he'll be fine. Because you can use him as a decoy if you want to, too, to get other guys open. Now, you say that there's not many balls to go around. Okay, well, take some of them balls away from that you were giving to Gallup, give it to Brandon Cooks and CeeDee Lamb and Jake Ferguson and Turpin, and do like how Dak always does. Dak is good when he gets the ball to multiple people. And when Dak gets in the zone and that hurry-up drill and that 2-minute offense, Dak is a beast at that. That is his best thing. When he gets into his RPO and he gets into a groove, he's passing the ball around like it's Halloween candy, bro. So do what you do. Get him in there. Boom. That's all I want to see. Now, as we transition into this game today, we know that the New York Giants, we beat them 4-0 in the first game of the season when they were all healthy, when the New York Giants was barking, talking about this our year. We got Waller now. We got guys on defense. Daniel Jones is playing out of his mind. And whatever they was thinking. Now, you're in a situation where you lose Daniel Jones. Waller is hurt. Saquon is your only weapon on offense right now. And at this point in the season, when the Giants have lost a lot of games, not to mention the 40-0 beaten shellacking they took from us in the beginning of the season, the fan base is singing a different tune. I feel sorry for the New York Giants. I have a lot of friends that are New York Giants fans. I really feel sorry for y'all because y'all deserve better than that. I don't know what's going on up there in New York, but damn. It went from sugar to shit real quick. Now, you look at the New York Giants team, and now their mindset is, well, I know the fans' mindset. I don't know about the team per se. But the fans are like, fuck it. Let's get a good quarterback in the draft, and let's move on. Oh, y'all don't like Danny Dimes no more? Y'all good? Y'all good on Danny Dimes? Let me know how y'all feel. Y'all good? Y'all don't want no more Danny Pennies? Y'all good? Okay. Anyway, but now we're playing against the third string quarterback because Tyrod Taylor is hurt as well. So you got two quarterbacks gone. You're down to your third quarterback that's going into his first ever career NFL start, Tommy DeVito. Now, it's funny, Tommy DeVito, I was out working yesterday. I had to work out in Ocean City yesterday. And I passed by this little pizza spot, and it said DeVito's. And I was like, damn, I had to get to the customer's house, so I couldn't stop and take a picture of the sign. I wanted to take a picture of the sign and put it as a thumbnail. I'd be like, DeVito's Pizza. Like DiNucci's Pizza. It seemed like the third quarterbacks had this whole pizza thing to them. Don't it seem like that? Danny DeVito's Pizza. And I'm just like, damn. Not Danny DeVito. DeVito, it just said DeVito's Pizza. And I'm like, damn. And we're playing against a quarterback named Tommy DeVito. Tommy DeVito has -7 yards passed. This game, I mean, I'm pretty sure after halftime, they're probably going to pull Dak. I'm pretty sure you're going to see Cooper Rush in the game. So I'm questioning if I even want to start Dak Prescott in fantasy. Now, I probably do because, okay, get all your points, get all your touchdowns in the beginning of the game, and then you can sit them, I guess. But damn, like I want Dak to get my points so I can win in fantasy. I don't know. I don't know. Am I being greedy? I don't know. Anyway, so I don't know. Should I start him, Geno Smith? Because I got Geno Smith too. I had Kirk Cousins, but he got injured, so I had to drop him. But yeah, either way, that's where we're at. So what's our identity? We have to find that out before we get to the playoffs. I think that we're it's a big old couch in the middle of the street. That's weird. We got to find that. I guess we're a passing team. We'll go with that. That's what I'll say for right now. But we got to get that running game going. We got to get some things popping. Use Hunter Lipke more. I guess in goal line situations and stuff like that because it works. He does have one touchdown in goal line packages. So, Mike McCarthy, use him like you did John Kuhn. Trust your players. That's all I got to say. Because if you don't trust your players, their confidence is not going to be good. And then they're not going to be good. Players work off of confidence. And if their confidence is up here, they're going to play well. That's just how it goes. Now, what do I think about this game? I don't really need to talk about it too much because, like I said, the only weapon they got on offense right now is Saquon Barkley. You stop Saquon Barkley, you win the game. That's pretty much it. Defense, I think Adoree Jackson is not playing. They got some starters out on defense. They got starters hurt. Waller, the tight end's not playing. I don't know what to say. If I got a game prediction, I'm going to say shit. I'm going to say either 40, I'm going to say 44, 42 to 3. I'm going to give them 40. I'm going to give them 3 points. They kick a field goal maybe. So 43 to 3. That's what I'm going to go with. Either 44 or 43 to 3. So it's going to be, we're going to get a 40 burn. We're going to have a defensive pick six touchdown. Maybe DeRon Bland. Hey, I'm going to say Stephon Gilmore. Shit. He due for another interception. So he got 2 already. Let's get 3. So, I don't know. We'll see what's going on. Let me know what you guys think in the comments section. I really think that we just got to work on that when it comes to the offense before we get into the latter part of the season. But you got an opportunity right here to pad your stats and get your record up, right? We're 5-3 right now. You're going to play this game, you're going to be 6-3. We play against the Panthers at their home next week. The Panthers are not a good team either. You should be able to go in there and roll them as well. That's 7-3. And then you got the Commanders on Thanksgiving. Now, even though they got rid of Montez Sweat and Chase Young, they still are a decent team. And the Commanders, you can't go in there underestimating the Commanders. If they learned anything from that Cardinals game, you still go in and play your game, period. Even with this Giants game, don't go in there thinking that, I guess you could think that. But in this game, you can't. But still, play your game because the Giants are still going to try to play you hard. They're going to try to play you hard. Once we get up a couple of scores, then they'll give up. Then that's when you're like, okay, all right, well, we can put the backups in. But when that game starts, you play that game like you playing the 49ers. You play it hard. You play that game like you playing the Eagles. You play it hard. Period. Go in there and do that. Now, with that being said, you do that, you win the game. Go Cowboys. I feel sorry for the Giants fans. I do, because I'm not a hater. I'm not a hater at all. I do got a lot of Giant fans that I'm friends with. And I do feel sorry for him. Oh, poor Rashid. Damn, he gonna have to put the paper bag. It's a paper bag game. Rashid gonna have to put the paper bag over his head again because it's not gonna look good for Tommy DeVito. I don't know why I keep saying Danny, for Tommy DeVito. It's a meme that I'm about to tweet. Well, X, whatever it is now. It's from Jurassic Park, and it's got him, Danny DeVito, like this, and then the two Raptors are coming in. It's Micah Parsons and DeMarcus Lawrence raining hell on Tommy DeVito. But anyway, with that being said, y'all like, share, subscribe to the channel. It's your boy YouTube Blue, always keeping it real. Happy Sunday and happy game day. Let's go Cowboys.